So hi, I'm Sharon and this is my partner Hui Qing. So we are going to demonstrate to you some exercises you can do for warm up and cool down. So these exercises will be about flexibility so that you can release tension in your muscles and prevent cramps, as well as to stretch out the muscles to help improve function. So the stretches we'll be doing today is the world's best stretch, the cross body shoulder stretch, and the butterfly stretch. So first of all, we'll be starting with the butterfly stretch. So for the butterfly stretch, it trains your hips, your groins, inner thighs, and knees. Right. The first thing I'll do is to get seated. So we are already seated. So that's step one. Then step two is that you will put your feet together like this, and then just push down gently. So some of the common errors is that people put too much pressure onto their legs and their knees, and then when you do that, it strains your muscles too much and it can also cause cramps. Don't hold your breath while doing this, because while doing this you are not required to hold your breath, and try to avoid bouncing around because that will offset the balance in the tension in your legs. So okay, you can relax now. So for frequency, you should be doing this about 2 times a week depending on how long your exercise is. For this one, this stretch, this intensity is quite light, so it doesn't put any more strain onto your body. So it's very good for cool downs, and you should hold it for at least 10 seconds. The next exercise will be the world's best stretch. So this exercise, you will train your hip flexors, your glutes, hamstrings, quadriceps, lateral calf, pectoral major, minor, and deltoids. So for this particular stretch, the intensity is moderate and you should hold it for at least 10 seconds. This exercise, I will demonstrate to you with my partner. We'll be demonstrating to you the world's best stretch. So first thing you do, choose a leg, extend it backwards, and choose then the opposing leg, you bend it slightly forwards, then put one hand down, then the side where your knee is bended, hold it straight up and twist your body like this. So when you're twisting your body, you should breathe in when you twist, and then breathe out when you relax and come back. So my partner will demonstrate once again. So take a step forward, then the leg, your opposing leg stretch backwards, then one hand place it beside your knee.
Oh my god.
Right, then when you twist upwards, breathe in, and then when you breathe out, and then breathe out when you resume the original position. So some common errors of this stretch is that people tend to extend the lower back and they lean too forwards or too backwards, which will cause you to fall. So sometimes when you stretch your opposing leg out, it may not be straight, so you should stretch it out straight all the way, and your knee must be extended over your ankle. Alright, then for the third exercise, it's called the cross body shoulder stretch. Alright, so our final exercise or stretch is the cross body shoulder stretch. So this one, you will train your rotator cuff, your rear shoulders, triceps, and shoulder blades. So for the breathing instructions, you should breathe as normal, and some of the common errors is overstretching your arms and stuff. Alright, so the cross body shoulder stretch will look like this. So you just cross one arm over the other and stretch gently, and do not put too much pressure on your arm. And just do the other side as well. And hold this position for at least 10 seconds. Would you like to try?
This side.
Just any side is okay. 10 seconds.
my god, this side.
Alright, okay, so we'll be teaching you a couple of resistance exercise that we can do. So the first one will be the free body weight squat. So what you do is keep your legs shoulder width apart, and then when you're squatting, ensure to keep like a neutral spine, not too rounded. So by rounded means don't arch your back too upwards or like arch it downwards. So because that can cause spinal injury and also can cause you to lose your balance. And then when you bend your knees, don't bend it too forward, like don't go all the way down, because you can also fall down. So a squat basically is to the side, so shoulder width apart, and then you just go down and show your neutral spine, and then come back up. Like we're going to give you a try. Again, shoulder width apart, ensure a neutral spine, and bend your knees slightly downwards. Yes, that's great. Good job. So, yes, the next one will be, so for the body weight squats, the muscles trained will be the glutes, your hamstring, and your quadriceps. Alright, so next is the forward lunges, which will be using a water bottle and the plastic bottles in exchange for weights, because we do not have weight. So the muscles trained for this exercise is the hamstrings, the quads, the glutes, and the calves. So for this exercise, it also includes your core and your back, but these are secondary muscles that are being trained. Alright, so like for some safety measures is to always keep your body upright and do not overextend your leg, as you can lose your balance and fall. So these are the things that we'll be using in exchange for weights. So some instructions is that you take one leg and you step forwards and then bend it downwards. So that when you're bending, do not overstep like that, because when you lean forward you will lose your balance. And then also your weights, keep it at your side, don't move your hands, like you lock your arms straight like this, and then you take a step forwards and then just go down and come back up. You can do this on either leg as well. Would you like to give a demonstration? Ready? So be careful. Keep your arms locked at your side, and then so you bend forward. Like that. Yeah. Good. Right.